Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. Let's begin this day together with some inspiring thoughts from God's holy word. All the churches shall know that I am he who searches the minds and hearts, and I will give to each one of you according to your works. Revelation chapter 2, verse 23. The book of Revelation, in the King James Version, quoting Jeremiah, speaks of God who searches the reins and the heart, Revelation chapter 2, verse 23, and Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 20. Now, although it may seem odd to us in Hebrew psychology, the seat of the emotions is in the lower viscera, in the reins, that is, the kidneys and the bowels, see Philippians chapter 2, verse 1, while the seat of the thoughts is in the heart. So what this phrase means is that God scrutinizes both the inmost desires and the inmost thoughts of a person. One must bring both his emotions and his intellect to God. If we use only our intellect, our religion can become dry and arid and a philosophy rather than a religion. If we use only our emotions, our religion can become a frothy kind of thing with no depth to it. Now, it seems to me that this very seldom happens. It is a tragedy that the technical scholar and theologian is very seldom an evangelist, and the evangelist is very seldom a scholar, and this division is fatal. A.S. Peake was one of the greatest influences on the church of his time. He was a scholar. He knew and accepted all that wise criticism has to say of the Bible. He was in that sense a modernist. He labored to be a theological middleman and to transmit this knowledge to the ordinary person. But how did Peake get away with it? Why was he listened to without resentment, at least by a large majority of people? H.G. Meacham gives the reason. He speaks of the combination in Peake of intellectual eminence and unwavering loyalty to the evangelical faith. Suspicion dissolved before his passionate devotion to Christ. If Christianity is to capture the people of this land, the theologian must become an evangelist, and the evangelist must become a scholar, and intellect and emotion must go hand in hand. What about you today? Are you giving your mind and intellect to the intense study and understanding of the Word of God? Are you giving all your heart and emotion to the passionate conviction of its truth that can be shared with others? Why not ask God today for a balance of both mind and heart in your faithful devotion to Him? This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day.
When upon life's billows you are tempest-tossed, when you are discouraged thinking all is lost, count your many blessings in them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord hath done. Count your many blessings in them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God hath done. Count your many blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God hath done. Are you ever burdened with a load of care? Does the cross seem heavy you are called to bear? Count your many blessings, every doubt will fly, and you will be singing as the days go by. Count your many blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God hath done. Count your many blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God hath done. So amid the conflict, whether great or small,